Welcome everyone. This is Nichelle Anderson. I'm your host for my podcast show, Nichelle Anderson Short Stories and Beyond. Thank you so much for joining me today. And this is my summer break for July the 20th, 2020. I'm releasing a bonus that I usually do every summer when I'm on break for my regular season that starts in September. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into this. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's talk about this. So for the summer break bonus for today, I want to talk about some of my favorite episodes and what I saw other people enjoyed as well. So the very first one is coming up is the finale and that is episode 54, where after I spent most of season 3 2019-2020 that just ended in May, I focused on the future series of Nahar and Princess Amelia, and then I did the character profiles. And the last episodes, or at least the last two in May, I went back to Mitzrayim because I know a lot of people, they really do follow that Mitzrayim saga there, which is basically MOLIAE. And MOLIAE coming from the production Moments of Love in Ancient Egypt is based on my book Mitzrayim, a memoir, which is available at different bookstores at Barnes & Noble and Amazon. But let's get into this. So Mitzrayim rises before the Sudan among the Akun, and that was released on the last day of my podcast season, May the 25th, 2020. Check that out. It will be a link for you to go ahead and do that, as well as to share it. And of course, if you haven't followed me yet on my podcast show here on Spreaker, please do so as well. Follow my other social platforms. But get to this right here. Now I'm going to do my director clip notes. I will probably do that when I return back for season 4. I don't have it on my list to kind of focus on that during the summer. So we're going to be when my season returns back, so I can really take the time to kind of go through all of that. But that would be my number one choice. And if you liked a particular episode besides this one, go ahead. There's a comment section here in Spreaker. Take the initiative. If you have to create a quick account, it is free on Spreaker, and post it. Right? And if you can find it on our facebook.com/MOLIAE, do so there as well. Just say, you know what? I love this last episode of your podcast show. Mitzrayim rises before the Sudan among the Akun is episode 54. And I just love everything about it, because guess what? If you've been following me for a while or have not, that's really the first time I really introduced the two Akuni brothers. And guess what? They are going to be in the play, right? Because I had to change the date, and so because of everything going on globally or what have you, a lot of places had to change the date, and so now it's February the 27th and the 28th, 2021. And with that, that's where you get to first time be introduced to Enlil and Inky, and it's a great episode. You got to check that out. I mean, it's lit, it's great. The other one I want to say is the future series Nahar and Princess Amelia, and it's the last one. It's the bonus 7. It was released December the 2nd, 2019, and it's entitled In the Moments We Shared Since the Beginning. And it's just a great loving type of episode. It's time of being aware of things that you might not have been prior, and dealing with that, being aware, being in that moment where you open up to someone and their reaction, you don't know what it's going to be, but you take the step forward to do it anyway and to stay connected. So that's a very nice episode, so I highly recommend. So those are the two off the bat. I'm going to continue this for next month and name my other favorite episodes. All of them were great, but I'm just trying to narrow them down. So that's what I'm doing today. And the other thing is that I started doing for my summer break episodes is talk about a segment going into that. I might do this during my regular season, and that is Did You Know? It's a Did You Know segment, and to promote as well, because I really want to get into focusing on promoting my podcast and the other projects of MOLIAE. So, did you know that if you follow MOLIAE on Facebook, guess what? It's a direct link to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/MOLIAE. Please follow us on YouTube and as well follow on Facebook. And if you're already on Facebook and you type in Moments of Love in Ancient Egypt, you can pull us up that way, or you can pull it up by just typing MOLIAE. MOLIAE. It comes up, and if you on your mobile device, you might have to kind of maneuver a certain way to get to the list of sub pages for our fan book page on Facebook. If you're on a desktop type computer, you should see it on your immediate left where it say home, about, and then it goes through those different pages. And if you click YouTube MOLIAE, that's going to take you still in Facebook, and it's going to list all the last episodes. They're all in order. I think it goes up to the last, it goes up to 20. If you want to see more, you have to go directly to youtube.com/MOLIAE, or you can come here to Spreaker and everything is listed for you. Okay, so check that out. The other thing is, did you know we are on Discord server, and I'm building that up, the community, where I'm tying everything about Mitzrayim, the book, into MOLIAE, the production, which again is Moments of Love in Ancient Egypt, where we talk about different things. Each character that's being released is going to get their own channel, and so therefore that's where you can go when you're trying to find out more information about that character that these characters are bringing to life. Do the podcast as well as the book, the stage play, any production, any apps that we're planning on, any games, any theatrical type things that we're doing, that we're rolling out. That is the server. That's everything. It's in one loop. Okay. Of course, we do relate back to the website MOLIAE.com, but Discord server is like a live community 24/7. So consider to join that. It would be an invite link. You'll copy that, paste that in the browser. It'll walk you through how to join. It's free and it's really quick. All right. I want to also now move on to questions and answers that sometimes come up. The first question is, why did season 3 spend a lot of weeks on character profiles? That's a good question, and that was basically just to kind of prepare everybody to what they're going to see on stage, because we was really gearing up to have that be our weekend to do the stage play after several years of, really planning for it, doing photo shoots, doing commercials, everything, and we just had to change the date because of what was going on globally. So keep everybody safe and on focus. We changed the date, and it's February 27, 28, 2021. And so the character profiles provided an opportunity for people not familiar with the characters that will be on stage to get to know them, plus to provide a catalog of these characters that people can search for either on Spreaker or doing the search engine and locate them, which ties back into what I said before. The Discord server will house these characters and additionally more that you can be able to go. I'm just kind of gearing it towards like a canon or type of database that you would be able to really get into MOLIAE and MOLIAE world. So that's why I did a character profile. So if not right now, in the soon future, you're like, I'm so happy we have these character profiles so she can break this down. There's so many. The book itself had like at least 50, if not more. My book, Mitzrayim. All right, the next question is, will still most of the characters be in the okay, so they're just asking about the characters. Will most of the characters that's being that has been introduced, will they be in the return of the stage play? Some of them will be. I did have to reduce the stage play script a lot to keep within the 2-hour window. So you're going to see, if not directly the characters that I talk about in my podcast, the new ones, like the Orions and so forth, the tribal leaders, you pretty much will not see that in the play because we have to keep it reduced. And for the moment of the book, it's mainly those two kings, King Daniel, King Milan, Princess Amenia. We mentioned King Kohan, but he's off the scene at that timeline. You got Queen Hagar, so Queen Hannah, we have Sama, Nahar, Ezra, Tahib, Elder Tahib, the Anunnakis, they come there, the 24 elders. So they're coming in a sense from the book. So the new characters, not all in the Prestige Return of the MOLIAE stage play. The next question is, where is the best place to get a grasp about MOLIAE? It's going to be facebook.com/MOLIAE, and then the other one, like I mentioned, is the new Discord server. And again, that invite, because I'm trying to right now to see if I can search it, and directly search it is not coming up as yet, but we do have plans. Probably by the time you're listening to this, you'll have some listings that list the Discord servers of organization groups and communities that you should be able to see it in the search. If not, the better bet is just to copy and paste the invite in the description of this podcast here, and you can copy that and you'll go ahead and go through that process and get accepted, okay, to be a part of the community. Those are the two places, the best place to grasp everything about MOLIAE. We're calling that the MOLIAE world on the Discord server. You go to facebook.com/MOLIAE. That's everything. Usually get updated, get news broadcast there as well. First, like the website, and then Twitter. But those two, Facebook and Discord server of us. All right, so let's get to now. This is my summer quote, and basically what that is, I just want to leave you with my quote today is that life is a journey, and when we decide, right, when we have decided, I should say, on how we wish to be, right, wish to experience in the right way, we actually honor our ancestors that did it the same. We have decided. Decided is in the sense of making the choice that you was born to make. Thank you. You have a great summer, and I'll see you next month for my last one. Have a good one.